Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before we start our lesson, let us recite 5 surah. The first one, Surah Al-Fatihah. The second one, Surah Toha ayat 1 hingga 5. And then Surah Al-Inshirah, Surah Quraish, and Surah Al-Ikhlas by 3 times. After that, selawat ke atas Rasulullah SAW selama 2 minit. Dan kita niatkan selawat kita ni yang pertama untuk memenuhi perintah Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, kedua untuk memenuhi hak Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, dan yang ketiga untuk mendapat syafaat Rasulullah di akhirat kelak. Dan kita niatkan juga segala bacaan hafalan surah kita ni dan selawat kita ni untuk kedua orang tua dan seluruh umat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Kemudian doa sebelum belajar. Semoga dengan amalan ini akan membuka pintu hati para pelajar untuk mencintai ilmu dan mendapat ilmu yang berkah. Amin.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم طه ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى تنزيلا ممن خلق الأرض والسماوات العلى الرحمن على العرش استوى. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. 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 محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل 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 محمد
Doa sebelum belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wanshur alaina min hazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Ya Allah, bukakanlah ke atas kami hikmat-hikmat-Mu dan limpahilah ke atas kami khazanah rahmat-Mu. Wahai yang maha pemurah lagi maha penyayang.
Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Ya Rabbku, lapangkanlah untukku dadaku dan mudahkanlah untukku urusanku dan lepaskanlah kekakuan dari lidahku, supaya mereka mengerti perkataanku.
Amin.
Amin, 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 Ya Rabbal Alamin. In this session, we're going to discuss about order of operation. So, it is 1.1.5. Can you please get ready with your notes, page 11 until 12, and your worksheet page 8 until 9. Learning objectives. Explain and use the order of operations to carry out more complex calculation. Steps to success. Number 1. Recall steps to solve order of operation. The second one, evaluate the powers of index notation if you encounter powers in your operation. Can you please copy both of these steps to success in your notes? Steps to solve the order of operation. Order means arrangement. Operation means add, divide, multiply, or subtract. Include brackets in this topic. Okay. The step 1. Evaluate the expressions inside the bracket first. Second, evaluate the powers. Third, divide or multiply from left to right. And the last one, add or subtract from left to right. You should familiar with these steps because we already learned this topic since your primary level. Now, let's proceed with example 23. Evaluate the following, and here is part A. I give you 20 seconds to try this part A. Okay, now to evaluate the order of operation, you need to remember that 4 steps. Okay, the first steps is bracket. Do you see any brackets here? No, right? So we exclude that part 1, the step 1, the brackets. The second step, you need to evaluate the powers. So we have power here. Okay, we have power here. Therefore, we solve this first. 2 square is 4. And then 20 plus 20 divided by 4 plus and divide. We solve divide first. And then 20 plus 5. And the final answer is 25. Part B, 20 seconds from now. Alright, again for you to solve and to solve the order of operation, you need to remember the 4 steps. The step 1 is bracket. We don't have bracket here, so you can exclude that step 1. Step 2, evaluate the powers. So we have 2 powers here, 5 square and 1 to the power of 5. So we solve that one first. Become 25 times 1 divided by 5. And here we have multiply and divide. And we move to step 3, which is whichever comes first, multiply and divide from left to right. We solve that one first. Okay, so here multiply come first from left, so we solve 25 times 1 first, become 25 divided by 5, and then the final answer is 5. 20 seconds from now. Okay, again for step 1, we need to look for bracket. Yes, we have brackets here, and inside the brackets we have index notation. And then we solve first here, 4 cube minus 2 cube, still in bracket 64 minus 4 divided by 5. And then we evaluate the expression inside the bracket first, become 60 divided by 5, and the answer is 12. Now, part D, I give you 20 seconds to try. Okay, here we have brackets, so we solve the expression in the bracket first. We solve the value in the bracket first. 3 times 2 is 6. So 240 minus 6 square. And we solve the power. 240 minus 36. And then we simplify. Then the answer is 204. Now we move to part E. I give you 20 seconds to try. Okay. Again, to solve the order of operation, first step you need to look for bracket, and here we have bracket, so we simplify the bracket first. 2 times 5 is 10. And then here we have plus, multiply, and division. multiply and division is in one team. So whichever comes first from left, we solve that one first. And here we need to solve this multiplication first. So 10 plus 270 divided by 9 plus and divide. We solve divide. 10 plus 30 and then we simplify 10 plus 30 and the final answer is 40. F, I give you 20 seconds to try. Okay, and here we have bracket and we have power, and actually you can simplify the power. You can directly simplify the power in the expression. So 2 cube will be 8 times bracket 36 divided by 3, but still you need to simplify the bracket first. So 8 times 36 divided by 3 is 12. So 8 times 12 is 96. Therefore, the final answer is 96. Now, let's move to example 24. Put brackets in the following statements to make them true. This is exam type question, so you need to able to answer this kind of questions. And I give you 20 seconds to try. Okay, now in these questions, you need to make sure the expressions on this left hand side is equal to the right hand side. If the right hand side is 21, so you need to put a bracket to make them become 21. So where are you going to put the bracket? And here I will put the bracket here, 8 minus 1. So if I put the bracket here and solve the inside bracket 8 minus 1, it will become 7, correct? So 7 times 3, it will become 21. Therefore, the bracket should be here. Part B, 20 seconds from now. Okay. So here we need to put bracket to make this left hand side become 52. And I put the bracket here. So 6 times 10 minus 8, correct? So 6 times 10 is 60. 60 minus 8, it will give you 52. Therefore, it is correct for us to put the bracket here to make the left hand side here become 52. Let's see, 20 seconds from now. Okay, so you need to put bracket on this left hand side to make it equal 6, right? And I put the bracket here. Therefore, 7 plus 9 is 16. 16 minus 4 is 12, right? So 12 divided by 2, it will give you 6. The last one, part D, I give you 20 seconds from now. Okay, so where are you going to put the bracket to make it equal 41? The bracket will be here. 5 plus 4 times 2 plus 7. And we put bracket here. That means we need to solve this one first. So 7 plus 2 is 9. And then plus and multiply. Which one that you're going to solve first? That is multiply. So 4 times 9 will be 36. And then we plus 5 and you will get 41. Alright. And this will be our last slide. Don't forget to complete your notes and your worksheet. As usual, we're going to end our lesson in this session by reciting dua. Thank you so much and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Doa selepas belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma inni astaudi'uka ma 'allamtani fardudhu ilayya inda hajati ilaihi wala tansani ya rabbal alamin. Ya Allah, sesungguhnya aku menitipkan padamu ilmu-ilmu yang telah engkau ajarkan kepadaku, dan kembalikanlah kepadaku sewaktu aku memerlukannya kembali. Dan janganlah engkau lupakan aku kepada ilmu itu, wahai Tuhan yang memiliki semesta alam. Amin.